3, then I'm using set string like that.
Sir, I have an error showing in the prepared statement when I use. Hello? Hello?
The difference between prepare statement and statement, you will find it yourself. So normally we use prepare statement only, like we hardly use statements, because prepare statement we can give value dynamically. So most of us, like when you're writing a program and all, we use prepare statement only. So everyone is done with insert query.
Sir? Hello? Sir, I am facing issue.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you?
When I use prepared statement dot set string to and passing the string value, it shows error. Exception in thread main Java dot line error.
That means there's some error in your code. So where are you seeing a red line?
Is there
any red line or red mark in your program?
Yes, sir. When I pass the value.
Yeah, the value. When you use set string, we have to give the string data type, like string value. And string value should be inside the double quotes.
Double quotes. Okay, sir, it resolved. Thank you. Now there are lots of exceptions, sir.
What are the exceptions?
Parameter index out of range.
That means if you are given like 3 columns in a table, then you have given like four these placeholders in your program. That might happen, or else like there are like 4 columns in your database, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you must have given like more than that placeholders. So that's why it's showing parameter index out of bound. So go to your database, check how many columns are there in your table, and what are the data types of your table.
Actually, I have written wrong code. String query insert into employee values. I have passed 4 arguments and give the 5 values. That's why it's showing error. And my table is of 5 columns.
Okay, so you have to give the 5 values.
Yes.
Okay. Can you see this? The value which I send right now has entered right over here.
This is the another way to insert the values in our table.
Yeah, this is an advanced version of prepare statement. So prepare statement implements statement interface, extends statement interface, and it has some extra methods. So that's why we can use this execute, update, execute query methods. Now, so everyone done with this. So let's see the select query. Okay. Now, SELECT select star from table name where ID equals to question mark. Same thing. So we'll use result set for this. So result set equals to prepare statement dot. What is the execute method we need to use to get result set? We have to use execute query. So before executing, we need to give the value to this placeholder. That will give by prepare statement dot set string, set int, because we are going to pass the ID. So over here we have only one placeholder, and that placeholder's position is 1. And over here we will give the ID 8. So now okay. Now everyone must be thinking, now if I give ID as that, we will give only one result set, and then we don't have to use while loop to print. I can just print it by SYSO RES dot get int column index 1. Right, we can do this. because we are getting only one value. Okay. We can do this one. Let's see whether we can do this or not. So what do you think? Will this give us a result? Will this program will run successfully? Anyone? Okay. So let's see if this program will run successfully or not. Okay, we got an exception. Let's check what is the exception. So what it's saying? Exception. Exception is saying before the start of result set. So we didn't even execute we are trying to get the value before the result set starts. So what is the meaning of that is when I introduce the result set for the first time, I told that result set will be pointing towards the zeroth index of our database. Since there is no zero index in our database, so it won't give any value if you directly try to get the value from result set. So to get the value from result set, we have to use result set dot next method. How we'll do it? We will do it by if result set dot next is true, then give me the values. Right? If result set dot next is true, then give me the values. Now let's see, will it run or not? Can you see now? Now it's running successfully. So for those who don't know this select query or this one, how this is working, is like result set will get us the value in the form of table. It will be accessing the data from the database in the form of a table, and then we have different result set method like get in. Oh yeah, we can use while. If I know there is only one value with the ID 8 and I am calling the ID 8, so I know that I will get only one value. That's why I'm using, if I know that I'm going to get a multiple values, then I will use while loop. Okay, I will show you that also. Let me go to my previous program. I will add multiple values. Now let us check our database. Now I have 3 values. So I want to take get all these three values, then what I will do, I will use instead of, I will not use where clause now. I will just remove this where clause, select star from students. I don't need this now. And here I will use while. While. Let me give one line so that we will know from where the next entry is starting. Now here we go. So can everyone see? I got the multiple values, all the values that are saved in my database. Similarly, we can use the update. For update, we will just give update student set name equals to question mark, comma, name, email equals to question mark, comma, age equals to question mark, where ID equals to question mark. So now to execute this query, first we have to set the values of the delimiters, okay? So ts prepare statement dot set. So what is the first delimiter data type? What kind of data our first delimiter will take? It will take string type, so we will use string method. Number one. Let us give some name. Second delimiter, we have. Second is our email type. So email is also a string data type. So we will use set string method. gmail.com. And the third is our age. So age is of int type. So we will just give int data type. The fourth one is our ID. So here, the fourth position of our delimiter is where we will set the ID. So ID Now let me execute this program. Let us see what do we get. So the row updaters are 1. So that means one row is been updated with the value. So similarly we can do the delete query. Okay. So now so I want everyone, all of you to start doing all this 4 CRUD operation using prepare statement. Okay. Does anyone has any problem in this one?
Sir, this is not complex with respect to the previous one, or you can say that first one. Just like we have the
If
one
you wanna look into yeah, definitely, Umar. This is more complex. Like it for execution, it will take more time, and also we have to remember like more methods to use this prepared statement.
Yes.
Right? But
yes, sir.
There is something very important. Yeah, very important for preparation. So that I will that we will see in next class. What I'm going to why this prepared statement is superior over the normal statement. That we will see in the next class. Yeah. For today, I have a very good task for all of you. So after you are done with this, just let me know. I have a very good thing to show all everything like to all of you. I will. So now everyone's done with this one. Okay. Just let me know when you all are done, okay? So all the 4 CRUD operation like select, insert, delete, and update, all 4.
Sir. You commented some lines. Why?
Yeah. No, before I use a select query, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in while loop, yes. Just before update query, I use select star from student table, and to print that I use the while loop. But as we all know, our update query execute update will not give us result set. That's why I just commented those lines. These are not important. I can just remove this and still it will be fine. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah. So everyone done with this?
No, sir, wait a minute.
So everyone has done this? Okay. So now let me ask you one question, okay? So now, like in previous statement, we can see that we are giving the values over here. So can I create an object somewhere else? And then I can call the object and get the value from that object. Can I do that? Can I do that?
We didn't understand your question.
Hello?
Hello?
Like the thing is, yeah, can you understand? So we are giving the values over here, like string type of data over here. So what I can do, can I create an object and I save an object in the string, and then by get method, can I get the object and like can I get the string data type and save it over here? Instead of giving direct name over here, I can call an object and give the name there. Can I do that? Yeah. So now I will show you all those project that I made for you all to see, okay? So this is my project. And in this we will create 4 different packages. I want everyone to do this, okay? But not now. We will create a new project, and inside we will create 4 different packages. Okay? In first package we will have a object class. So we have a user class, and user has a ID, name, email, and age. Okay, so user has ID, name, email, and age. So we will use encapsulation model over here. So private data type with public methods. Now, and then we have a data accessing. Then we have another package named DAO. So DAO means data accessing object. So we will interact with our database with the help of this one, DAO layer. So here I have given my save query, like save insert query in save user method. I have a get user method. Inside get user I have used select query. DTO means data transferring object. So now we have a get user. In get user, I will use select query, and the return type of get user is result set. So I'll return result set over here, and then I have a get user by ID. So get user by ID, I will use select star from user where ID equals to question mark, and I will give the value over here. So over here you can see that for insert query, I'm not giving the directly string type int type. I'm calling the user object over here, user1, user object, and then using the get int, get name, get email method of those method inside of user class. So is there anyone like does anyone has an issue understanding this one, what I'm doing over here? Hello?
Sir, please explain again.
Okay. So you saw the insert query, right? So insert into user values where I'm giving the placeholder since okay. You saw insert query, right? Select query. Like insert query, insert into user or insert into student. I will just show you by side, okay? Just wait. So now, what I'm doing now is, before I was giving directly values over here. I was directly giving the values like string, name, email directly. But now I have a user class. In user class, I have get ID, get name, get email, and get age methods. So now to get the ID, like to get the data, instead of passing the data, I'm passing the method, which will give us the return type of this method is. See. To get name, the return type of get name is string type, name, like that. Everyone knows encapsulation, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah. So everyone knows that return type of get method is the return type of get method is the same as the value it's going to take. For example, we have a return type for ID, int ID. So what will be the return type? Hello? Yeah. For an example, we have a getter method and setter method for string name. So what kind of return type it will need? String, right? So that's what I'm doing over here. So from get int, get ID, I'm going to get the int data type that I'm going to set to my first delimiters, first placeholder. Second, with user.getName, it will give us the string type data that I'm going to save it on the second position. Similarly, I'm going to do this. Okay? And then I will just use the execute method, and I'll just print user saved successfully or user added successfully, user successfully added. That I'll just get. And then I have created a get user method. So what in get user, what I will do, I will just use the select query. So in select query, I will get a result set from execute update, execute query method. Excuse me. from execute update method. Sorry. Execute query. From execute query, I will get the result set. That I will pass it to my. Then I will return the result set over here. And then in get user by ID. So I have a get user by ID where I will select query with where clause. So select star from user, and user is my table name, where ID equals to question mark, and then I will set the ID, which I will pass over here. So I will pass int ID over here, that I'm going to pass it to this method, set int method, and then I'm going to get the result set. And then last I have a delete and then update. After this I have a method called service method, class called service class. Over here I'm just going to call the method like methods of DAO classes, and if I want to do some calculation and all, then I will do it over here. That we are not going to see now. I'm just calling it and passing it on. I'm just calling DAO methods and then passing it. Then we have a controller class. And in controller class is where we will print the values. So now, if I'm now what I will do, I have this method. So first, I have used the switch cases. So if I want to enter the value, I will press 1. It will go to switch case 1. And then it will create the new user object. It will ask us to give the value, and then it will call user service dot save user method. It will call the save user method from service, and then from service it will call the save user method from DAO, and then that's how it works. So let's run this program. Let's see how it works. Now I want to insert a new user. Which one? Give ID. Let me give 10. Name should be person. yes@gmail.com. Age 29, 28. Then press enter. So user saved successfully. Let's check in our database, is the user saved or not. So yeah, see, user ID 10, awesome, it's saved successfully. Now let's print the data. Now let's see all the entries from our database. Let's press 2. I will get, these are the entries. Number 1, Ritik. Number 2, Ram. Number 3, ID number 3, Ram. And ID number 10, Pasam. Now I want to delete Pasam. So I'll press on 5. And then it is asking me to give the ID to delete. So I'll just give 10, enter, and saying 1 deleted successfully. Then I will just check is it whether deleted or not. So I'll pass 2 again. So it will, can you see there are only 2 entries now, 1 and 3. That means ID number 10, the entry with ID number 10 is deleted. Now what I want to do, I want to update Ram. So now Ram's email has been changed to ram.a.gmail. So I want to update that. So I'll press number 4 to update existing user. So first it's going to ask me for the which ID you want to update. So I want to update ID number 3. Okay, enter the username. I'll give Ram, and then email which I want to update. So I'll write lim22@gmail.com. Enter. It's going to ask me age. I will give you 28. Now enter. So one user update successfully. Let's see if it's successfully updated or not. So now it's RAM 22. Before it was RAM only. So it's updated now. So did everyone understood how this program is working?
Yes, sir.
Can anyone make everyone make this, right? Okay. So this is like assignment for your today and tomorrow. It's like a
It is
Hello.
quite difficult, sir.
But yeah, just look over here. Okay, you're just thinking it is difficult. Actually, it's very easy, and we have seen everything in this one, isn't it? So we have seen this. We have seen how to get the switch cases, how to use switch cases,
Yes.
how to use boolean value, how does a while loop executes. This is like everything we have seen right now, right? Like there is nothing that's new over here. Yeah, we are just using some statements like switch cases, else if, and then our while loop. So we are just using fundamental things to create this API.
We can do it.
Yeah. So I want everyone to like start working on this today. So try it, make mistakes, solve the mistakes, learn new things. And then after this, like we have only one topic in j2ee now. That is known as batch execution. That I will do on Monday. After you all do this one. So yeah. Now there is only one topic that's left in j2ee. No, I want you to make this on your own. Try to make it on your own. If not, then we will again discuss how this works. Okay? Try to make it on your own. So create one database, create one class, and then try to do it. So for now, everyone start making one new project.
Already एक project पे काम
Everyone
कर
start
रहे
with a new project. कौन सा project पे काम कर रहे? Hello.
Sorry, sir, it's just slip of tongue.
Okay. No, you can tell me. What project are you working on?
No, sir, just it's the web technology class. Sir gave us the project that build a website.
Okay, you.
And
So
give some technology.
Everyone knows web technology. Everyone. Hmm. Okay. So
Yes.
what are you making? Form. Are you working on a form?
No, sir, it's not form. It's a complete website.
Okay.
Good morning,
It's
sir.
fine.
Every Saturday we told create one website
good morning.
and create one task and show in the Google meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. That's good. No, actually, even before, even I was in your place, I was also a student, so I can understand things. Okay. You no need to. So now, what is it? Okay, for
Sir,
now,
but give
create one
us.
project.
Mhm.
Huh?
Give us because we are.
Yes, sir. I can hear you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, scanner class is also the class because no, I can give this inside this one also. Well, I just made it outside and gave it static because I thought I will give multiple methods. Then yesterday I realized that, like while working on it, I thought that I can give one switch case and I can call all this method inside one method only. So that's why it's outside here. Even if I put and paste over here, it will work fine. See, it's still working fine.
Sir,
Yeah.
can I
Yeah.
tell you
Yeah, Martin.
what I understand about this project?
Yeah, tell me what do you understand then?
You created a one package DTO user.java where all the methods are in the private.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. From the getter and setter method, you access their this method, and in user in DAO, what I don't look on DAO much. मैंने DAO कुछ ज़्यादा अच्छे से देखा नहीं.
Okay, so what in DAO what? Achha. What we are doing in DAO is that in DAO we are talking with our database. So all our insert query, update query, delete query,
Okay.
everything is written inside our database.
Yeah.
Sorry, DAO. Our database interaction with our database happens in our DAO. Then service is nothing like. For now, service is just a dummy class where we are just calling the methods and passing the methods.
And the controller in the user controller, you execute all the methods.
Yeah,
And
user control. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what. In user controller is where a user like customer or the person who is going to interact with our program. Okay. So I'll show you a small example. Okay, how to make it, like how I started making it.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello.
Sir, today I joined late, sir.
Hello, yeah.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Listen me, sir.
Okay.
Today I joined late, sir. Half an
I
hour.
can hear you.
I'm saying, sir, today I joined half an hour late, sir. Because in my side, sir, electricity is not there, sir. So that I joined half an hour late, sir. So whatever you explain,
Okay.
then, sir, if possible, sir, explain.
Yeah, after half an hour, yeah, we just saw something called as prepared statement. Okay, so Instead of prepare is normal statement, we are going to use the prepare statement. That's what we saw.
Sir, if I'm done, can I leave for the day?
Who is it?
Pawan, sir.
Okay, Pawan. Yeah, you can leave for a day, but the thing is, on the Monday, I want you to complete this one. So you have to create a project where all the data should be differentiated in 4 different classes, 4 different packages. Okay. So if
Okay,
you
sir.
understood, you can leave now.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can we not do this in the same package?
That's a really good question, Umar. Umar. So what happens is now, say this is it. It looks like an API, right? It is working as an API. So it is taking everything like this small program. It can store the user data, like it can handle the user data and it can save the user data in database. So if I create a small form, okay, if I create a small form linked to this one, then I can get the data from that form and I can save it here. And then from this, I can save it to a database. But for an example, due to like updating policies or due to some different reason,
Sir, your voice is
what
breaking.
happens is that your company, no, actually someone's mic is on and from that side is, Ajit, can you mute your mic? Hello, Ajit? Yeah. So what I was saying is, yeah, the thing is, for example, some due to update in company policies, they ask you to update some method in your method while you are talking to database. Now instead of getting user detail by ID, I want you to give me user details by name. Okay, that's what your company asks you to do. So if you do everything in one class, in one method, in one package, what will happen is that now you have to go sit and check and change all the program. Okay, but if you're doing in this way, like you're creating for talking to database, you have a different page or different package. Talking to your user, you have a different package. Talking to the people, like entering the using talking to the people who is going to use your program, you have a different page. So what happens is that if you want to make some changes in that specific area, you can just go and change that area. You don't have to change the whole program. You understood this? So actually in industry, this is way how all the programs are distributed into different packages. So that one package can easily be modified without changing the other packages. Yeah. And to understand the flow once again, I will use the paint now. Okay. Just give me 1 second. So we have 3 different packages. One is DAO, service and controller. So our program user will interact with controller. Okay, and this program, the values that are given in controller, that will first, it will go to DTO class. DTO. So in this DTO we have the object. If I'm going to give the example of my program that I made, so I have a user object, and the customer will save the details like ID, name, email, and password. ID, name, email, and password, and this detail will be saved in our user object. That user object we will call to our DAO class. In DAO class, we have a save method. To save the user, we have update method. To update the user, we have select / get and delete. And if you want to, now if we want to enter, we can directly enter, and that will saved inside our database here. But if you want to get those methods like data from our database, and this the data from DAO will go to the service layer, and then from service there will we have some mathematical calculation that have been added or some business logic to be applied. This will be applied over here, and then it will be given to controller, and from controller we can enter the data, and then we can get the data. Understood? So everyone understood the flow of data in this one, in our program? Is there anyone who has a doubt on this? Okay. So can everyone make this? Yeah, hello.
Can you show 1 second code all the class?
Okay. Let me try. Okay, I will try to make this again. But the thing is, in online class, we don't get that much of time that I will make this everything. So I will try to make it again. User service is nothing. Actually, right now we are not doing anything user service. But in industry, why do we use user service is that when we want to apply some business logic, for example, we want the prices. For example, we have a database of product prices. So, and that we want to update it, and then there are like some service tax or some GST charges which we want to apply to that product. That we will do it in service layer. So, for example, in 2023, this GST goes down to 12%. So we don't have to change the whole program. We will just go to service and then just change the GST over there. Okay. So what kind of app do you want to make? Tell me. Do you know password app? So where we can save all of our passwords. Do you know that? Okay. So there are like some apps, like password locker, something like that, where we can save our password. So we can save the password and all. So we have like Facebook, and then we will save Facebook password like that. So we will try to make that. Yeah. So password has ID. ID. Sorry. Private. Int ID. Private. Int. String. PC. Account name. Private. String. Password. Okay. So our password store will have three things to store. One is ID, account name, and then let's give private username also. Private string username. Okay. Now let's create getter and setter. Select one, generate, save it. Let's go. Let's create a new class.
Sir, you are using this shortcut.
Yes. For getters and setters.
Yes, sir.
To create getter and setter. Yeah, absolutely. Do you create your own getter and setter by now? Yeah, you should know. We should use password. Really, we should use shortcuts.
I don't know about these shortcuts of techniques.
Okay. But to create getter and setter is very easy. You just go over here, click on Control Alt and S. If you click on Alt and S, you'll get this option: generate getter and setter.
When
Go over here, and then just
declare private variable's name.
Yeah, let me give. Not in private, we can create a getter and setter for public also. For example, now this is a default. I'll use Alt S, getter and setter, and then press to this and then generate. See, the getter and setter is generated now. So that's how we will do it.
Okay.
So we can create getter and setters. We can create toString method, hash code method. Everything we can do it by this shortcuts only.
Actually, we don't work at any project still, so we don't know the shortcut. I also don't know. Others I don't know.
So now what we have? Yeah. Even I don't know like a lot of things. Still learning. So now first what we want to do is we want to save the data, okay? Like save into our database. So for now I'll just copy and paste, okay? Because you all know how to save the data and all, and we don't have that much of time that I can write everything. So now I'll just okay. So now the first method which I want to do is I want to save the password. So I will just create a connection, establish the connection, and save the password. I will save the password. Save password. Okay. Now I will call the password object. First, let me change this name. In argument user, what it means is that we are calling the password. Like, for example, we are passing a non-primitive type data user, the non-primitive type data user into our method, and then we are getting the members of that member, non-primitive type data or that class, and then accessing the values of those return type. So understood? So have you understood that? So now, what all we have? We have ID, account name, username, and password. So here, first request statement, password 1 dot get ID number 2, password 1 dot get account name, password. Can you come to the mic? What question do you have? Username. And then okay. So over here, what we are doing is we are just saving the values into our database. So I will create a database called password. I will create a table, username, password. So I will just save passwords, save successfully. Password save successfully. Now, the second thing. So everyone understood what I have done over here, right? In this path. So everyone understood this, what I'm doing over here. I'm just saving the password into the database. Again,
You connect
and now
this password. So you created public void save password, password 1. What is this?
do you know has a relationship,
Yes, sir.
aggregation, composition?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so what we are doing over here is like we are passing, and for method calling we have to pass values like actual arguments like if a method is accepting a formal argument, then we have to pass an actual argument to call that method. Do you know that? So now our save password method, it accepts a non-primitive type value. Okay, so it will accept non-primitive type value. So now we are passing password value as a to call our save password. So this password is a non-primitive type data. So the whole class will be considered as a non-primitive type data, and then we are calling it. Understood? Instead of using like password equals to new password to create an object and then calling it, we can directly pass it in a formal argument, like inside the parameter of a method, and then we can pass it to the other class. We can do that. So when we do that, can you see we are importing it over here, and then we are passing to this to call this method.
सर तो हमें पासवर्ड मेथड बनाने की जरूरत क्या है? फिर वो बार बार आस्क नहीं करेगा इसीलिए।
कौन सा पासवर्ड मेथड?
ये सॉरी ये जो हमने बनाया है गेट से।
So are you talking about this?
हमने तो ये पासवर्ड
लेकिन how we will get the data? नहीं, Umar, I didn't understood what you were trying to say. Hello.
Yes sir, I'm trying to understand.
Hello, Umar.
Please continue.
Okay.
I think
Okay, so why we are creating getter and setter method is that because, see, first of all, we are giving this ID. Let me show you first. Can you see over here? We are giving private int ID, private string name, private string user name, and private string password.
Yes sir.
So we cannot call private outside this class. Yeah, the accessibility of a private variable is a class level. So we cannot call this. So that we need a public methods. So we have public set method and public get method. From public set method, we can set the values of this variable. And
sir,
from the public get method, we can get the value of this.
I understand what you have written in this class and why that needs of that block.
Which block? This block?
No sir, that password.
Oh.
इस तरह से तो हमें फिर
This one?
Yes sir, this whole try block, prepare statement.
This password is our database password.
तो हम इसे एक बार तो कॉल कर ही रहे हैं, तो फिर
देखो एक बार कॉल कर रहे हैं ना हम लोग इसमें, तो डायरेक्ट हम लोग यहाँ टाइप एक्चुअली ये हम लोग इसको कंट्रोलर में भेजेंगे, ठीक है उमर? So we will send this to the controller, and from the controller इसका value आएगा. So when you go and check over here, like see, we'll pass this password object in the controller. So from controller हम लोग का जो program का user है, the user of our program will use like if the person, where is my, just let me create new, okay?
सर ये ठीक है, ये समझ आ जाएगा.
Just wait a minute. So for an example, if we have a user and the user wants to save, so it's data in database. For first, in the password app, what we all have is, first we will have ID. ID, and then we have account name, SEC name, and then we have user name, and we have password. For example, the person who is using our app password wants to save the password for Instagram. So the person, right? So we'll give this. We can do auto generated. So int Instagram, and username is it's your account, okay? Underscore Umar underscore. And the password is @m hashtag 2194. So this password, this is your password. So this user is entering, and then so our user will only will only interact with controller class. From controller, this has to go this will use the methods of DTO to accept this value, because only in method like DTO methods we have set AC name, set username, and then all these methods are in DTO only. So that we have to call the DTO to controller and then save this value, and from this the controller, it will go to DAO class. DAO. In DAO it will talk to our database. Okay? And when we are going to call, if you save the password in this app, so when you forgot your password, you want to see that password, right? So you want to see, you will get password by name method, by account name, AC name, and then you will give Facebook or Instagram. We have Instagram. Then the controller will accept that. It will go to the DAO. It will call the get password by account name method. It will give a value. That value will come back to the controller, and then you can see the password. You understood this much? Have you understood this?
Yes, sir.
And now, just in between of our controller and DAO, we have one service layer. That's all. Service layer. In service layer, we'll do all the calculation if we have to, like business logic, calculation, like that. We will add in our service layer. Okay, I will save you this project link, okay, this project. But what I want you all to do is, you all look into this, how it's working. There's a group created for all of us. Discuss among yourself, and then try to create something different. Okay? Can everyone do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so so now what I will do, I will just go to the properties. Let me copy it. So I want you all to see this, and then you create this password app. Okay, j2ee password store. You want me to complete this program? Okay. Do you all have classes today?
No, sir.
Okay, you all.
I have no.
What I'm saying is, do you all have? Okay. So everyone is free today. No classes.
Yes, sir, no classes. I have no class. Others.
Okay. So if you all don't have classes, okay, then I will complete this password app. Akansha, from at what time do you have class? Yeah, this is the WhatsApp link. Is okay, 10. Okay. Copy this. Like the person was saying me to send the WhatsApp link. This is the barcode. Scan it. Okay. So now, uh, I will just do this. Now, what I want to do is, now I want to get all the password that I have saved. Excuse me. I'll just copy it from here.
Sir, please show the barcode, please.
Barcode. Okay, give me 1 second now. There was someone asking about IntelliJ. Can we do this in IntelliJ? Is the person present? So this method will give all the So what we are doing in this one is we are just creating the connection. Like we are just loading the driver, creating the connection over here, and then I want the result set. That's why I have written it outside the try block. And then prepare statement dot connection dot prepare statement. Then result set goes to prepare statement dot execute query. This will give us the result set. Then I'm returning the result set. That's how we are doing over here. And then after that, we want to get the password by account name. That we will just do. Let me just do it. Rest. What I want to do is, like, I want to get the password by ID. So, do you want to get a password by ID or do you want to get password by account name? Okay, then we will get password by ID only. So, we will get password. Let's start from password where ID equals to question mark. Okay, you want to get it by account name. Okay. So then what I have to do, I have to do it, change this by ECC and the MP account name. Okay, so it will give drive manager connection URL string select star from password where account name goes to question mark. Okay. Now what we'll have? Now it's working fine. Everything's going good. Now what we've done? We want to update our database. To update our database, what I will give? I will give. Yeah. So update password. We have ID. We have user name. ID, username, comma, password equals where ACC account name equals to. Now for one we have set int. So what I'm doing right now, can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what I'm doing right now?
You are updating the password, sir.
Sir, update the password.
Yeah, to update the password which I have already given. Okay, so I have like 4 columns. One is ID. First one is ID. Second one is account name, username, and password. So in here, my account name is. I'm changing where the account name is already given. So yeah, it's string password dot. Password 2 dot get counted. This it will be updating. Now I will delete the password. I'll just copy and paste the delete one. Delete password by AC. Okay. So now we are deleting the password, updating the password, getting password by account name. Deleting delete password. Getting the password, updating the password, get password by account name, get all the password, and then save the password. That's the first step we are going to do in this one. Now we can close this class if needed. Now I'll just create a service layer where all my mathematical and business logic is going to be applied. For saving a password, we don't have any business logic, so it will be a dummy program. So new class password service. Here we will have DHC service. So new package is created, and package name is service, and the class name is password service. There was someone who asked me something. Let me check. So it means we have to create all the methods for our operation in DA plus. Yeah. Yes, Yuvraj. So all the methods to talk to database we will create in DA classes. Now here, I'll just go here and then copy my service class. So now we have to do public void save password. We have to pass the password object as the parameter. Then, so in DA we have save password method. So save password and we'll save the password. Yeah. And now we have get passwords. So get password. So password here. No, it will get us the password. Now we have password by. We don't have password by ID. We have password by account name. So bring any account name. Let me copy this. Let's save it here. And it is not the account name. And we have to delete the password. To delete the password, what method we have? We have string argument. No, we don't want to change this. We want to change our service layer. Go back to service layer. So here we have this one. Paste it here. Copy this. Now, see, all the methods are called from this line. So now what will happen? From DAO, the data will come to our service, and from service we want to access the data in our controller class. So the user of our program will talk to our controller class, and it will enter the data in controller class, and it will get the data in our controller class. Password. See, OLLEF controller. So we have to create the controller in controller package. Controller package. Finish. Yeah. Done. Now let me just go to my controller class over here. And I will just copy and paste all the switch cases. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't want to call my service layer, so let me delete this. First, what I am doing is I am creating a main method so that our program will run. So in main method, I have a scanner class, so that is a dynamic program. So the user can enter the data and get the data. So now my first option is to enter new password. Okay. Enter new password. Then second option is to get all the password, to view all password. That is to get password by account name, SEC account name. To update existing password and to delete password by account name. And press 6 to exit. So now we will. So you can notice that this is inside a loop, while loop. So it will, and then the condition is given by flag. So we have created a flag boolean variable, which is true. So it will execute like it will iterate until this flag becomes false. So we have press 6 to exit. So when I go to press 6, whatever. So when the user press 6, the flag variable will be changed to false, then it will just come out of the loop. So this is understandable, right? This coming out of the loop and the scanner classes. Now, we don't have a user service, we have a control search user service, and we have to change it with, replace it with password service. And we have find, select all, replace all. Let me just import. Okay, I didn't create a password service. Okay, I just created password service. I just created password service. Last function F2, rename the file to password.service. Save it. Go back to controller. Import password service. Now, so now look into here now. So now what we are doing, we are calling our DTO class. Now we have to call our DTO class. Now DTO class has a password. DTO password equals to new password. So now we are creating the object of our password. So if we created the object of password, so now we can call the methods of password. So int id, okay, I will call password dot set id. So we are calling DTO class from controller to the save the method. Okay. So it will save the method. To save ID over here, to save password. First we want to save the ACCOUN account name. The string name will be password dot set account name. Okay, let us give this as a name only. So enter username. This password is not required over here. Let me delete it. Enter account name, enter username. Name. So I have password set username then I have, now I want to save the password. Save, enter password. So it's a string type. String pass equals to t dot next method and then pass. Password equals set password pass. And then I have to save. I have to send this password object to our save user method from service class. Save password method of our service class. Save password. Okay. So let me go to my database. In my user DB, I will create a new table called password. Password. What was the first argument I gave? It was ID. Second argument was ACC name, account name, username, then password. So account name cannot be null, and should be unique. Username cannot be null, but can be duplicate. Password cannot be null, and it can be duplicate. So I have ID, account name, username, password. Let me verify if the names are correct or not. Otherwise, it won't work. So let me check where ACC name. Okay. Then username, password, account name. Yeah, everything is looking same. So let me save this table. Okay. Finish. Let me check whether my table is created or not. I have a password table. I have ID, account name, username, and password. Everything looks same. Everything looks good. Let me close it. Okay. So where am I? Where am I? I have to go to my controller. Now I want to get all my password details. Get password. Get passwords. Visual set. So I have ID. I have ACC. Account name. Account name. Not email. I have username. Username. And then the fourth one is string password. Password. Okay. So no, I don't think you all have any question on this because we already solved this. So if there is anyone who has question till now, like in this step, so what I will do, I will just copy and paste it here in the next line where I want to get the account name. Get password by account number. We should pass the account number here. String ACC. Next, what we are doing is here we are taking the user account number entered by user. That we have to pass it over here so that it will search with the account name ACC. Okay, now it will search with the account name. Then if not found, then it will say no account found. And the last one is to update. So update, I will just copy and this to create. Copy. So I want to like update. To update, I need ID, account name, username, and new password. Okay, that's good. Now after this, I will just call the method service dot update password. And then password updated successfully. I just want to delete it. I want to delete by account name. Enter the ACC to delete the password. Then I will save this account name. Here. And next, ACC goes to delete. Yeah. Now everything is looking good. There is some small error. Let me check what it is. Yeah, let me see. Let me see if everything is working fine or not. Okay. So first I want to save the new password. So let me give ID as 1, account name Facebook. Enter username LA, password E100, password. Okay, so now what is my exception? com.mysql.cj.driver. Okay, class not found exception. Okay, so can anyone tell me why I'm getting this exception? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
This आपने कहीं पर class
Yeah, can anyone tell why I'm getting...
कोई एक क्लास है जिसमें आपने पास नहीं दिया
I'm getting this exception.
कनेक्ट नहीं किया
Okay. I'm getting this exception because I have forgotten to add my dependencies.
Oh, yes.
Where is my...
Dependence.
I forgot this one. Let me save it.
And at jar file,
No, in Maven project we don't have to add jar file. If we just load the dependency, it will just add everything it needs. Okay, so now let me run my program again. So enter new value, password ID 1. It's the username. Password is 789. Okay, 78. So password is added successfully. So now I want to see what is the password, what all the account password. Hello. So password added successfully. Now I want to see all the password that I have added. I'll press this. So I have added only one password, that's for Instagram. Okay, I have not changed this print statement. Let me go and change my print statement, okay? So my password ID is 1. Username is, this is good. Now my username I want to cut. I want to paste here. Username, account name, and then password. Same thing, I have to change it over here. Just copy this. Copy. Just paste. Does everyone know Stack Overflow? Like the website called Stack Overflow? Okay. So in Stack Overflow, there was a survey about all the great programmers. Okay, so what are the most key they use? And you know what was the 90% of the programmer? Like all the program was written by using, like 90% of one program was written by using only 4 keys. Can anyone guess what are those? The 90% of the work done in one project. Yeah. So 90% of the work which we do in a program is done by like Control C and Control V only. Either from Google, either from previous program, everything. If you start copying and pasting more, so you should think that okay, you have become a professional coder now. So what is the username? Yes. The password, let me give password. Okay. Password saved successfully. Now what you want to do? You want to delete the password or you want to exit? So I want to exit now. So just press and enter. Thank you. Now I can't press anything. Now I'm exit. I'll close this program. So let us go and check our database over here. So can you see this? Have you understood how this program flow is working? So yeah, you can create an API using everything you know. Like only by using everything you know, you can create this API. So yeah, I want everyone to make this one using your own concept. For example, you can make a ticket booking database, movie database, and visitor database, student database, like school database, like that. So on Monday, everyone will do and come. I shared the previous code in the WhatsApp, so you can check that one. Okay, so it's the same one only. Okay. So, but my one question is, why do you need a code now? Like I explained everything, isn't it? Okay. So yeah, that's all for today. So I want everyone to try to make one API for themselves to practice what they have studied. Okay, so if you make this one, everything we have studied till now, including core Java, can be like revised. So you can revise using this one. Okay. So I have a small question, okay? What do you call an elephant which is not important? What do you call an elephant which is not important? Can anyone guess the answer? What do you call an elephant that's not important?
So it's a joke, I think.
In the world, everything is important.
What's that?
So the elephant which is not important, we will call it irrelevant.
I guess that is a joke.
Yeah. See, it's an online class, that's why I can't make many jokes. If it was offline class, yeah, I'm not this serious in offline. In online, I can't even see. It feels like I'm talking to myself. Okay. Okay, guys, that's all for today. Enjoy your weekends. Yeah. Like, try to do this, okay? And listen, guys, like, I'm going to share you a feedback form, okay? Like, that has came from management. So whatever you feel about the class, just be honest and write it, okay? It will be good for you only. If you like the class, you like the class. If you don't like the class, you can just say you don't like the class. Okay, where is now? Oh. Where are you? So, be honest. Whatever you feel about the class, write it there. So if you don't like the class, the trainer will be changed. So it will be good. Okay. Thank you, guys. See you all on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun. Yeah. Don't drink too much, okay? Okay, guys. See you on Monday. Happy weekends.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You want to say, Lipika, something? Okay. Okay, guys. See you on Monday. Enjoy.